right, hey, how's it going, guys? All right, then get this all straightened out here. All right, so how's it going? All right. Must focus. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Hopefully pizza juice will show up tonight. Not Beetlejuice. We don't want Beetlejuice. We don't want that guy hanging around here, Johnny. He's bad news. So, yes. If you saw it, I just did the Fanta Haunted Apple Beetlejuice. Not going to say it again. That's the newest flavor that they've got, the Fanta. And in case you guys missed the review, I'll show you guys. It is neon green. And it is apple. Or it's haunted apple. So that's what you get. I did get some pizza too. Got my this one's jalapeno bacon and pepperoni. And what else? Pineapple, sausage, and olive. So got a little bit of everything tonight. Nothing real fancy smancy. Now the other day, I'm gonna have to give it to McDonald's. McDonald's is pissing me off. All right, so I went to McDonald's the other day. You guys saw the review. I did the collector's cups. I actually ended up getting 3 of them. I have the little kitty, Hello Kitty, and Peanuts, and I have the Shrek and the Minions, and then I've got Barbie. And they're now sold out. They're not around anymore. None of the places have them. I went to one the other day, and I looked on the app, and it said one of them had them available. I drove across town, went to there, ordered it on the app, went to go pick it up. Big old signs that said, we're out. We don't know when we're going to get them again. We're sorry for the inconvenience, yada, yada, yada. And I get up to the thing, and they're like, well, we don't have any of the cups right now, but I don't know how you got it on the application. I said, well, it let me order it on the app, and they said, well, here's the food. I'm like, okay, whatever, but we're not able to give you the cups. Then they said, okay, we'll write to corporate and see if you can get a refund. So I wrote to corporate. I got nothing. I got a thing that said, thank you for your letter, da 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 da. We're sorry that you didn't get your cups. However, we'll forward that to the actual restaurant where you had the problem. And then I get a thing back from the restaurant saying, we're sorry we weren't able to give you your cups. If you want to dispute, the charge on it, go ahead and tell your bank and cancel the payment for the food. And I said, well, I got the food, I just didn't get the cups, you know. So anyways, I'm having pepperoni. This one is pineapple, sausage, and olive, and pepperoni, bacon, and jalapeno. So yeah, they basically gave me the runaround saying, sorry, we didn't have the cups. We're sold out. If you want to dispute it, cancel the payment, yada, yada, yada. Thank you for using McDonald's, blah, 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 blah. I got nothing. No refund, no coupon for a comp, nothing. Just, you know, sorry, we ran out. And then now everybody, it's like gone from the whole thing. No meals, no nothing. So like I said, I have the 3 cups. And that's it. And apparently they're not able to, I don't think they're coming back. I don't know. When I went there, they said, well, I went there on like, it was a Sunday or whatever. And they said, yeah, we're going to maybe get them Tuesday. Well, that didn't happen. So anyways, all right. Well, the thing was, I got their crappy food. So They just didn't have the cups, that's all. And I don't know if they're going to get them. I don't think they are. Anyway, so that was the fun stuff. And we don't want this guy coming around here, Johnny. Beetlejuice. It is different. It's kind of like a spiced, it's a spiced apple, kind of like cinnamon caramel, I guess. Anyway. So that was earlier this week when I went around with McDonald's and they did nothing, absolutely nothing. They could have at least given me a discount. Sorry for your inconvenience, here's 10% off. Yeah. Hey, Paul. I mean, they could have said, here's a 2-for-1 for your inconvenience. No. I guess they figured they had it covered, but, you know, whatever. I was too. Just the form letter that said, thank you for using McDonald's. Sorry about the thing. We forwarded it to the restaurant, and the restaurant said, well, we're sorry you didn't get your thing. However, that happens. We weren't able to give you a refund because we couldn't locate the order because you did it online, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, they're not on my list right now. Starting to get a lot higher. I've also found out that about 3 restaurants in my town have all closed. And unfortunately, one of them was one of the ones I was going to try out. Oh, thank you, Michael. Yeah, so I won't be able to try the octopus balls or whatever they were having. I have to find it somewhere else. They closed a noodle place. They closed a Mediterranean place, and then they closed another one too. And it has to do with rent downtown. So all these places can't afford the rent, so they got to close the places now. Yeah, gave me a big run around. Anyway. And it is definitely because of rent. One was a place that I'd gone before, Mediterranean, like hummus and all that kind of thing. Another one was noodles and sushi and all that. And another one closed too, pizza place. So yeah, they're feeling the problem with the rent here. And then they had a pop-up Mexican place that they were just having on the street. Someone brought out tables, and they didn't have, I guess they didn't have a license or whatever, so someone called the city and they shut them down. So no more impromptu pop-up Mexican stuff late at night, because they didn't really have a kitchen. It was just a stand, basically. Looked good. So today was very challenging. I've never want to admit defeat, but today was not not fun. I've been having trouble with my recliner chair, so I figured I'd ordered a new one on Amazon. I said, okay, no big deal. So I ordered it on Amazon. Took a couple days to get here. It came in today. It came in 2 boxes. I'm like, okay, well, no big deal. So I opened the first one, and it's the side panels. Oh yeah, they sell everything at Amazon. So I get those, and then I get the main box. It's the rest of the chair, the seat, the thing, all the motorized thing. And this one's like recliner. It raises up. It does all this fun massage and stuff. Getting that out of the box. I finally got it set up. Then trying to put the thing together, not as easy as it looks. No, but he does play the picture sometimes. He taps on the picture. He loves to do that. I got a couple videos of him like playing the drums on the picture. I think he sees sunlight or something and he scratches on it. So anyways, yeah, I figured out how to put it together, and it was like a real pain. Things didn't work real good. I had to figure out how to zip it in and put the stuff on there, and then the instructions were like not helpful at all. They were just a couple of pictures and arrows, and it didn't tell you how to hook the power up. Eventually I got it figured out, and I got it going, but yeah, it was a chore, let me tell you. When it says easy to put together, nah, don't believe them. Because they have power cables, and it didn't have like written words that said put the red plug into the red plug. It just had pictures, black and white pictures that said plug this here. Eventually I got it fixed, but that was a fun, not a fun one, but yeah, Amazon has everything now. Oh yeah, it didn't even have any words in it. And no phone number to call. I don't know. Anyway. So, hi Tazzy. What you doing? What you doing, boy? Yeah, and it all disrupted his stuff because he had things got moved around. Hey Scott, how's it going? All right, this one is pepperoni, bacon, and jalapeno. Not bad. We want to be careful. We don't want Beetlejuice around here tonight. Beetlejuice might show up and he'll party with Beavis. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, they do have the Beetlejuice Fanta now. Yeah. Well, my chair, I had it, but the feet stopped going. The motors didn't work anymore. I'm either going to have it repaired or I don't know. Anyway. What else? There have been some things out there. I did try a lot of different new stuff that came out. I will put those reviews up for you in the next few days. I have to work on those. All kind of was like an avalanche all at once. Lay's went crazy. Finally got the ramen Funyuns. Found those. Beetlejuice I was able to locate. There are a few other things coming out. They're going to have, if it's not out already or it's going to be coming out, Coke flavored Oreos and Oreo flavored Coke. So stand by for that one. I can understand the Oreos with the Coke flavoring, but I don't know. Oreo flavored Coke, I'm not sure. We have the cookies already. They got Oreo flavored Coke coming out as well. So knock yourselves out. Anyway, I've been trying to keep track of the new stuff that's coming out. When I'm not fighting with McDonald's. Their customer support is terrible. A little bit. Like I said, I'm only doing like fast food maybe once a week, if that. I'm trying to drink more water, trying to drink more healthy stuff. Hey Tater, how's it going? So yeah, just been trying to keep up with what's going on. Nothing real spectacular. There are a few new things, like I said, I want to try out. Unfortunately, I've been hearing all this stuff about places closing up. Some of them have been there for years and some of them haven't, so. Most of them I wasn't real crushed about. There's one place that I never went to. It was only open for breakfast and lunch. It was called Huckleberries. That thing's been like 5 different things in the last couple of months. So anyway, I don't know what they're gonna put next there. Who knows? Maybe they'll have something good and maybe it will stick. People said that place is cursed because it's been like 10 different things. It's been Sizzler, it's been Seasons Restaurant, it's been Shari's, Mel's Diner. Hi, Tazzy. Now it's the latest one was Huckleberry, but it was only open for breakfast and lunch, so they closed by like 2 o'clock. Rent. All the places downtown, the landlords are, I think, tripling the rent. They've had a lot of places close up. They had a pizza parlor that had been there for years. They've had this one, Huckleberry, that's been there about 2 years. They just closed, there's a sushi place, and then they also closed Middle East Mediterranean place. And the people are nice. I don't think they can afford the rent anymore. Everybody's been tripling and quadrupling the rent because all the places and stuff are downtown are going away. Not here. Not here. We've lost like several of them in the last couple months just because they said the rent. And then it either sits idle or they put something in there and then that goes under. Mom and pop stores. So I'll see, but lately, yes, it's been it has been crazy. So like I said, I think McDonald's is sold out now. They don't have the listing even for the meal anymore. I went like 3 days and only got 3 of them, so I'm sure they're on eBay already for probably 10 or 15 bucks a piece for the cups. I don't know if you guys got to try them. If you guys got to savor their wonderful meals. Excuse you. Oh yes, and I've heard Taco Bell is bringing back some of their old classics coming out soon. I wondered why they went away. One of them I heard they're bringing back the tostada. I mean, they have the ingredients. They can make them. They just choose not to. I don't know. Too hard for them. So I haven't been there. Said I've been dealing with all this other stuff, and like I said, today was Project Chair Day. If you ever try to put a chair together, you know what I mean. And don't let the description tell you that it's easy to assemble. No. Because the pictures don't tell you anything. Trial and error, you gotta try. Anyway, eventually I got it done. Hi, Tazzy, where are you going? So yeah, finally got it going. It's pretty comfortable. I don't know, it was worth all the hassle, but it's like if you go to IKEA and you get the stuff and you assemble it and you find out they're missing a piece and you're like, crap. And they're like, well, you can go back and get a piece, or you can have them mail you the piece and finish it later, I guess. But anyway, got that done. Like I said, I have been trying to just take it easy. Fortunately, it's not been super hot. It's going to get a little bit warm later, but you got to pay. Right now, everything is at a premium. Nobody's got coupons. Although, I did get a deal the other day. Somebody should take note. Somebody that was not on tonight. If you take advantage of it right now, they've got a special over at Subway. Buy one, get one free footlong. You put in the code BOGO. I think it's FL BOGO. Buy one, get one free. And you could eat fresh at Subway. And I know how much certain people love Subway. Yeah. They love it so much. Actually, Subway's not that bad in a pinch. Yeah, well. I know some people, though, that are kind of like that. There's this one girl that I used to work with. Whenever she had a bad experience, she wrote something off. She said, I'm never going there again. Probably 2 or 3. I don't know. Taz doesn't care for it. Ziggy would eat it. Yeah, I had that trouble the other day. We had a cable problem. The cable was out for a couple hours. Yeah, we've been having connection issues lately. So, I don't know. Hopefully it will be good. But as it stands, yeah, it's pretty good. This actually is not that bad. It's Fanta. I mean, you know, we got a scary looking. Scary looking guy. I never got to try the thrashed apple. I've seen it online for about 30 or 40 bucks. But I don't want to pay that much. Not for... Apparently it's out. Beetlejuice. I never saw the first one, so... I don't know that I even want to watch the second one. Believe it or not. Just not all that appealing to me. I'm not really into the spooky movie thing. I'm not into the horror stuff. It's not sour. It is spiced apple. So it's like cinnamon and kind of like caramel. It's actually not bad. I'm kind of digging it. Nope. No big feats. No Yetis, no Loch Ness Monster, no pterodactyls, no ghosts, nothing. Haven't done that. Yeah, we had problems for like 2 or 3 hours. No cable, no picture, no TV, nothing. So I just had to sit there and wait for him to fix it, wait for him to go. Did not, took a while. Anyway. I haven't been much on TV that I've been really watching. We're kind of in the summertime now anyway. We're kind of like in the dead zone. All the new seasons will be coming out soon. I have. Believe it or not, I have been in a cable car. Many moons ago, I went to, used to go to San Francisco all the time with my aunt. Rode on the cable car, went to the Alcatraz, went on the boats. Wax Museum. What else was there? Exploratorium. I went to that. Palace of Fine Arts. Golden Gate Park. Coit Tower. I did all the touristy stuff over there. Went down Lombard Street. And I was in the back of the truck. And that was not fun. Rolling around in the back of the flatbed. The aunt was going down the windy street. And I'm tumbling around in the back. So, anyway. Many years since I've been to San Francisco now. And from what I've heard now, you don't want to go. It's pretty much abandoned right there now. No one wants to go to San Francisco. Lots of crime, homeless people, drugs, gangs. It's not the tourist attraction it once was. A lot of the places have closed. All the restaurants over on Fisherman's Wharf, a lot of them are gone. Yeah, they were. Back in the day, it was fun going. Go and get the crab. You go and get to sourdough bread. You see all the sites. You to go to Fisherman's Wharf, Wax Museum, Sourdough Company. It was just a lot of fun. It's really not fun there right now, so I have no want to go there right now. I have just heard it's really a bad place to go, so I would stay away from there. Stay out of trouble, and there's a lot of crime, and I heard people parking over there, they break in your car, break your windows. Hey, Sant, how's it going? So, yeah, there's nothing to see there anymore. I've seen it all. I did the whole touristy. I did the Alcatraz. I did all that other stuff many years ago. So it's it's not appealing for me anymore. And like I said, all the restaurants are kind of closed now. And nah, just not the same. But if you're a true touristy person, go down there, check it out. I mean, they've got all this stuff. You could watch the people. They still have Fisherman's Wharf. They got bars and stuff down there if you really want to get into it. There are places to see, but yeah, just not appealing to me anymore. Same with the baseball games and all that stuff now. It's not as easy going now. Before, you used to be able to go to Candlestick Park and all those other places. You take Bart to the Coliseum. Now you can't really do that anymore. Nope, no farm animals. I had a Fisher Price little plastic barn that made cow and farm animal sounds, but I've never had a real live cow farm animal. I live in the city, so wouldn't have a cow, I guess. Maybe out in the pastures and stuff. The people up in here, they have a couple of farms and stuff that they've got. I think they've got cows, they've got chickens, but not me. Probably would pay off better now. You get your own eggs, you get your own milk. What else? Yeah, I would not want to go there. It's nothing that it's cracked. It's not all it's cracked up to be anymore. Alcatraz is very boring. You just go there, you look, and then you're done. Like I said, yeah, it's not appealing to me anymore. All the stuff is dead. If you're a real straight out touristy, you want to take pictures and you want to see it, that's the place to go. But nah, just not for me. And I do not like driving in city traffic either. So stay away from them. I did too. We went on a field trip. I remember one time we went. One day, it was weird. We went to Sacramento. We went to the Sutter's Fort. What else did we go to? The governor's mansion. I think we went to the zoo. And somewhere else. Only thing I remember about it was rainy that day. So it kind of cut short all the little stuff. The zoo was kind of a bust. Sutter's Fort was kind of cool because you had back then you had the little plastic things and you hold them up there and you could hear a story about it. The governor's mansion, that was okay. There was nothing much about that. Just went and saw the mansion. I guess that's where Arnold stayed when he was governor or governator. So, but that was, yeah, whoa, high school, not even high school, grade school, many, many years ago. And I did go to Exploratorium when I was little. That was interesting. Um, Now it's a little different. I think it's not as impressive. But when you're 10 and 12 years old and you go to these field trips and stuff, everything is impressive to you. They had all that stuff that was cool. Get to the chopper. That's right. That's right. Get into the chopper and we'll get on out of here. We'll go get some cookies. But yeah, I remember we went on a couple field trips. One of them was to that Exploratorium, and they called it the Tactile Dome. That one was different. People, they didn't. Most people didn't like that. What it was is it's a well, it was. I don't think they have it anymore, but it was a thing that they had set up, and it's completely dark, no light whatsoever. You had to feel your way around like the maze, and they had these passages, and then you had to like crawl, and then they had like a ball pit. You had to crawl through the ball pit, and you had to crawl up the ramp, and you had to use your sense of touch and all that stuff. You could not see anything because it was completely pitch black. Okay. So, and that was just weird. You just had to find your way through the maze and get out just using your sense of hearing and your sense of touch and all that stuff. Um, Very interesting back then. I don't know what they do now. Um, I know they moved it. It's a whole new experience. I think it's only certain days that it's open now. So not into the group things anymore. Plus, they're very expensive. Going on a what do you call it? A tour or a museum or anything like that, getting a little bit expensive now. I think it's quite a bit of money just to go on that. And I know that some of the San Francisco's got what, the red and white fleet where you could take the boat, and you don't want to go on there unless if you don't have sea legs, don't go on those. Most people do not do good riding on the boat on the waves. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I might. I don't know if Tazzy would like it or not, but Tazzy would be the mascot, I guess. Yeah, I remember them, the red and white and the blue and gold, and it would go under the bridge, and you'd go on there and tour the bay, and it's nice, but awful cold. And yeah, you're not if you're not particularly strong boat person, I wouldn't go because you'll end up getting sick, and people that doesn't work out good. I remember that one time my science class when I was in high school, we went on a field trip, and we went to Monterey, and we did a fishing trip on Monterey, and everybody had to pay so much for this fishing trip. We ended up getting up real early in the morning. The bus took us down to the Monterey to where the fishing boats were or whatever. Got us out on the water real early. I guess they had radar, so they knew where the school of fish was, and they would drop over the other thing. Okay, drop the lines, and everybody would drop the line, and we were rolling them in about 4 at a time. 90% of the people were not fishing. They were sick as a dog on the side of the boat because they had never got into the whole choppy water and all that stuff. And they were having a heck of a time. They were actually turning green and over the side. And I was smart because what I did is I took Dramamine. This is before patches and before all that stuff. I took Dramamine and I took it the night before. I took it when I got up. I took it when I got on the boat. I took it when I was on the boat. So I didn't have any trouble with it. It kicked in. I was like raring to go, but everybody else was sick as a dog. And I ended up catching the fish for everybody. Enough fish for everybody. Oh, yes, they were awful. And I had brought my lunch. I brought like a ham sandwich or something. Everybody else was like, oh, God, no. Off to the side, puking up their guts. And they were just sitting there the whole time. And we reeled them in and then we went home because we caught all the limit for everybody. They didn't catch them. I caught them all. Me and one other person were the only ones that were like standing, I guess. Everybody else was just as sick as a dog. And on the bus ride home, they were all just like, ugh. And interesting trip. It was fun for me. It was fun for the one other guy. Everybody else didn't like it. But they ended up got their fish. They took it home and whatever. But yeah, unless you're used to the deep sea fishing and you're comfortable on a boat, it's not the place to be. Take Dramamine, get built up the tolerance. Now they got the patches where you can just put the patch on and you're good all day, and they don't even hardly know about it. Well, not everybody does that. You're not a deep sea fisher. You're not a tour guide boat. You don't want to do like Gilligan's Island, 3-hour tour. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, all the different stuff there. What else? Just a lot of weird stuff. Like I said, today was very challenging. Yeah. Yeah, so today was different. Like I said, if you've ever tried to put together some kind of a piece of furniture or something, a major thing, and you have to do it from the instructions that the people give to you, they're not tough. We could, maybe. Yeah. Not everybody's that way. Some people are fine on boats, not a big deal. But yeah, so today was fun putting a chair together. Very challenging when all you have is a picture and arrows. And it doesn't tell you how to do the plugs and what to look for in the plugs and where they're located. Yeah. Anyways, interesting and fun, and the pictures make it look good, but a lot more work than you would think, and it took a lot longer too. So, but it's done. It's ready to go, and I'll have to see how the chair works later. And I love it how the sometimes it like just sits in a place for a couple of days, and eventually it shows up. And they didn't even want to bring it to my doorstep. They left it out on the garage, front of the garage door, because it was heavy, I guess. They didn't want to drink it. They didn't want to take it all the way up to the front. I don't blame them. Things are heavy with all that motorized things on there. Quite heavy, so. Let's see. Yeah, the chair, it came in 2 boxes. That's the problem. One box was fine. It was just some panels on the side. The second box had all the motorized foot and the seat and all that stuff. And the thing was heavy, a good 50, 60 pounds. So I had to kind of push it push it to the front, get it out of the box. It was a struggle. It was a good couple hour project figuring out how to do it. The instructions were not real great. Wouldn't recommend the company. Like I said, you live and you learn. You know, it's not $1,000. It wasn't $1,000 chair. So, oh, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. So let's see what else. Okay, thanks, Paul. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Hopefully you can find something good. Yeah, so haven't seen too much new stuff going out. There are a lot of new things coming out. You'll be seeing them soon. A lot of places just dropped a whole lot of stuff all at once, and I was able to get all of them, believe it or not. Finally got the ramen Funyuns. Lay's dropped a bunch of new flavors. Snack cakes, other stuff like that. Like I said, still looking for weird stuff, classic candy, different things. Haven't seen anything really odd yet, but I know we're going to be coming up into the holidays. So I have seen for Halloween, they're already kind of getting ready for that. All the weird flavors. And like I said, the Coke flavored Oreos and Oreo flavored Coke. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to keep an eye out for that one. They already, like I said, Fanta's already got the really spooky looking. You don't want him coming around here, Johnny. All we want is that guy coming around eating all my snacks. Don't say his name, or else he'll show up. Believe it or not, I have not seen those. I have not seen the movie. I mean, I've maybe seen bits and pieces of it. I have not seen the whole movie. And I definitely haven't seen the new one, so I don't know. Just not really appealing to me. I've seen clips and stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah, I better watch it. Watch it, Johnny. We don't need that guy around here. Yeah. I still have to go back and I have to watch the other ones of those. I haven't seen them. They have Ted the series now. They had the first series on. I watched like 2 of them. It's got the guy that does the voice for Ted the bear from Family Guy. So I guess it's when he was a kid. They actually converted it into a TV show. Only 1 season right now, but I don't know if they're going to come up with more. A lot of the new seasons are going to be coming up soon. I think, September tends to be premiere. I know Strange New Worlds is coming up with a new one. They're still working on some other ones. Section 31. Picard wrapped up. What else did they have? Yeah, they had a couple other. Discovery finally wrapped up. That one was actually not too bad the way they wrapped that up. They kind of filled in all the gaps. They made it. They finished it off, and it was like, okay. All right. Thanks, Sent One. Appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I just been taking it easy, only doing once a week. With the streams, it's I can't do all those young people daily streams like I used to do. This is one bad enough. I don't know if you guys found anything interesting out there. What else? Like I said, McDonald's corporate was a big, ridiculous thing. They were a real big help. Not. It does no good to write to corporate. And especially since the people at the restaurant know nothing about the app. You know, like, you got to go to the app, you got to get a refund on the app. And the app referred me to the corporate referred me to the local restaurant. And the local restaurant just told me, hey, nothing we can do. Well, I think they would have reached out and they would have said, hey, you know, by the way, sorry for the inconvenience. Here's a free drink. You know, would have cost them all of what, 5 cents? Here's a credit for your next purchase, you know, whatever. But it just goes to show you the big businesses, they don't care anymore. They just want your money. And the restaurants and the websites have nothing to do with each other. They don't even know what's in there. They don't know how to work it. They don't know how to get a refund. So once you order on the app, it's out of their hands. Well, anyways. Yeah, eventually. But now, as I know, the stuff is sold out, and I only have half of the cups. So, I mean, they're cool. Everybody was mad about this one, the Minions and the Shrek and the Minions. I guess that's the one. And then I got Barbie, the Barbie cups. And then I got Hello Kitty and Snoopy. Guess these were the prizes that they had in their Happy Meals. I know they always did Hello Kitty, Peanuts, and I guess Shrek and some of the other ones. Not like they used to, though. I wish they would have been glass, too. These are plastic, so they need to bring back the old-time glass collectibles. I have one of them over here. I found it. It's the 2008 Star Trek Burger King glass cup that they put out in collab with the movie. There were only 4 of them. I have them somewhere. I found one. The other ones are there, and they're still in the box. I never used them. I never drank out of them. I never did anything, but you could find them online. They had millions of them, so they're not really super expensive. They're not too tough to find. A lot of that old time. I like the old ones where they used to have like the old collector's glasses, like at Taco Bell and Burger King. McDonald's had them to some degree. They were actually glass. Nah, I don't know. That's a lot of candy. So you gotta be, you just gotta be somewhat careful with all that. Anyways, what else? Not a whole lot. Like I said, it's been a tough week, a challenging week. Fun stuff out there. I'm just waiting for my time. And like I said, the biggest thing that I had to deal with was this chair. Waiting for the chair to show up and getting that all taken care of. So now I can rest. Put my feet up, I guess. What else? Nothing real big. No, not for that one. The one that I bought before was very expensive, and I'm going to see if I can get it fixed. I think, because the one I got before is a Lazy Boy, and the feet don't go up anymore. The motor's busted, but I think I have to submit a claim, and I don't know if I have to have it shipped or if they have to come out here to repair it or whatever. But for the meantime, I just got a cheap replacement one, and this is the one that supposedly lifts you up. Not a super expensive chair. Like I said, it'll do in a pinch. So just wanted to get the feet up and be able to rest. Other than that, yeah. That's the only trouble buying a chair on like Amazon. You don't get to sit in it. You don't get to try it out. You don't get to know if it's going to be comfortable or if you're going to fit in it or if you're going to, whatever. So sometimes you got to kind of take a leap of faith and just try it. So, I mean, it was an overall okay experience. It's just setting those things up are not as easy as you think. They make it look easy in the videos, and it's not that way. So, yeah, you have a half a day to spend putting it together, go for it. I swear, we were getting ready to call the kid over, call one of the neighbor's kids over to put the thing together, because it was starting to frustrate me trying to get the slot A into slot B. The slots. Yep. We're gonna go to Vegas and get the slots. Yeah. Slots. Love. Like the slots. And a lot of slot action. Oh, yeah. Those slots are really loose over there. Yeah. The slots are really loose. Yeah, those things are no fun. Those gravity boots, those, like I said, keep it at your own pace. What else? Yeah, not a lot of new stuff coming out. I mean, we're kind of like in limbo right now. I know Taco Bell's got stuff coming out. Pretty much gone through all the Burger King stuff now. The fire menu is still out there. And if I had the patience, I'd go there to fight with the stupid artificial intelligence ordering thing now. That was a challenging thing. I've used it once or twice. It's still very challenging and very frustrating going in there, arguing with the computer. And they don't know anything. They try to help you. They try to be helpful, but they can't hear you, and it doesn't work right. And you get more and more frustrated. It's like the thing on the automated menus at the other things. Hey, Kenneth. Yeah. Went to Domino's. But yeah, the more you say, the more they never understand. You got to repeat it 5 times. Did you say Whopper? Yes. The more they make it easier for you, the harder it is to use the application and to use all that stuff. Apparently, that's going to be the thing now. I heard Taco Bell is starting to do it. Yes. Kenneth, thank you for coming to Honorable Pizza. You must pizza on, pizza off. Pepperoni on, pepperoni off. Yeah. Man, and I hate that. I was watching Cobra Kai. That's the new continuation of The Karate Kid. It is a series. This is the last season for Cobra Kai. And they put on normally they were putting the whole season on all at once and you could binge watch it. Now they put half of the season. So you can watch half of the season and you got to wait until November to watch the other half. So cliffhanger, they're making you wait. You got to wait a couple of months till it concludes. It's just frustrating. It's a good series. If you like the original Karate Kid movies and you want to see what's going on, what was about 30 years later, what they look like now and what they're doing now, and they brought all the people back. and they're battling for dominance of the karate in the valley, I guess. So it's a good watch. You want to check it out? A couple seasons. No, the only star that I met was from Red Dwarf. Believe it or not, that is the only official star that I've met. I'm sure maybe some other people have had more run-ins with other famous celebrities. I don't know, but yeah, I met Craig Charles and Danny John Jules. That's my two famous people that I've met, but I haven't met any. Well, I know. Oh, no, I take that back. I take that back. I went to a Star Trek convention. I met John Delancey and Renee Aubenjois, but it was just long enough to get an autograph, so I didn't really like meet him and have a one-on-one with him. So, but that was back in the day when you would just go to a Star Trek convention and you just go walk around and stuff, and they had a person that made a guest appearance, and then they would sign, and then that'd be it. Now it's completely different. You have to pay for a signature. You got to wait in line and all that stuff. So it has changed on how they've done it. But like I said, I met them for like 10 seconds while they just scribbled on my picture, and that was it. But the cat and Lister, I actually got to hang out with them. It was a dinner. PBS was doing a fundraiser, and if you donated to it, you got to hang out with these guys. You had like a whole dinner, and then they would hang around and smooth with this. Was back in like the 80s, way before cell phones, digital cameras, anything like that. People were taking like, regular pictures. They had like tape recorders that they were taping all the sounds on them, and I actually got to hang out with them in person outside of like the show, and they were like completely different because the cat played this like real spiffy guy in there, and the guy that showed up at the convention hadn't shaved in a couple of days. He had dreadlocks. He had baggy jeans. And he was drunk. He was drinking his drink and just having a good old time. And yeah, it was completely different than the characters that they play on there, and seeing them in person and seeing them acting just normal. It was a little bit different, a little bit weird. But yeah, a completely different character from what you watch on the big screen. So it's kind of different to see behind the scenes type of thing. But no, I really haven't done any kind of celebrity stuff. I know some people, go in the right time. They meet people. They go to conventions. They go to other stuff. They meet people. Not so much to that anymore now. From what I understand now, all the conventions and the Comic Cons and all that stuff now cost a fortune just to go get an autograph, and you have to wait in line and pay a premium just to get an autograph from one person. And then if you want to do multiple ones, you have to stand in multiple lines, and you got to pay per person. So I haven't been to a Star Trek convention since like 82. So, and it's been different. Yeah. I don't know if it's better or worse. Yeah, they have. From what I understand, you've got to pay just like a regular fee. And then if you want any kind of autograph, you got to pay per person, and then you got to wait in line. And depending on who it is and how popular they are, the less popular people are cheaper. The more popular people are, more expensive. And you got to wait in line. And it doesn't, from what I understand, it does not guarantee you will actually get an autograph. unless you buy, what is it, like they call it the golden pass. You have to pay like the premium price, and then that gets you in the line. The first 10 people guaranteed to get a autograph, but you got to pay through the nose, and that's per person. Now, I would do that, but I guess you'd have to have someone there that you really liked, that you would want to spend the money and the time and effort to have to get autograph from them. Sometimes it's like one big star, and then other secondary people or things that showed up in other series, and they weren't really a big draw. So, but like I said, I haven't been to a convention in many, 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 many years. I know they're doing the Comic-Con. Believe it or not, they had the other weekend, they did have a Comic-Con here in my town at my local theater. I missed it. I didn't see anything about it, but a couple thousand people showed up. But I don't know. I'm just not into that thing anymore. Back in the day when all the collector stuff was cool and you can go and get the things and then the autographs, and you'd hang out with all the other geeks and nerds, and they'd all wear costumes and whatnot. It's different, but now just not quite the same. It's all big business. How much money can you spend? Back in the old days, yeah, it was like they were just like little dinky conventions, and people just gathered. And I remember it was like at a Holiday Inn, and then they had one room where they were showing bloopers. People would watch that. Some people would show an episode. Then the person would come in there and they'd talk for a few minutes, and they get an autograph, and that was about it. Now it's a whole big thing. So completely changed. Yeah, monetary. Money talks now. If you want anything, you have to buy the autograph session. Nope, I am not artistic. Can't sing, can't dance, can't. I'm not artistic. I can't do any of that stuff. I'm not a very good drawer, so wouldn't work for me. But maybe some of you other people are tattoo artists. Maybe you are into the other artsy fartsy stuff. Who knows? So let's see what else. Other than that, not a lot. Like I said, it's been an interesting week. I will have to work on some more videos for you guys. I did a whole bunch the other day. Stuff that I got. I'm still on the lookout for new things as they're coming out. There were a few other things that I wanted to get, but I still can't find them. And I will just keep all my stuff out. I have a few new items that like I said, I want to try out. I think that just have recently dropped from some of the new stuff. And yeah, still continue to bring you all the fun stuff, the weekly reviews, the new stuff that's out there. So you'll see those. But other than that, like I said, fairly quiet week, and hopefully we're going to get into the fall weather, a little bit cooler weather, because the summertime was tough. I think we got a little bit warmer days coming up, and then it's going to kind of taper off. Oh yeah, the polls. Always trying to figure out something new to do with the poll. And the current one is, what do you like on your French fries? I know some people have unusual toppings for fries. I don't get the appeal of mayonnaise and French fries, but some people like it. Ranch. Yeah, just not just ketchup. So yeah, check those out. Like I said, I dropped the new haunted apple Fanta is a new one today, and I think I got another one coming up over the weekend and all that fun stuff. So I will keep my eyes out and see what else I could find. Yeah, not a lot of people like real complicated things. Sometimes just it depends on if it's McDonald's, believe it or not, it usually doesn't make it to ketchup. You have to eat them while they're hot, and you don't want to take the time out to do the whole ketchup thing. So other than that, yeah, I don't know. Some people are big into the whole nacho fries and all that other fun stuff. So let's see. That's about it for this week, guys. Like I said, not a whole lot going on. I will have to work on some new stuff. And I'll be back next week with all the fun stuff. And boy, that we're getting close to that number. Hopefully within the next couple of a month, maybe within a month, we'll finally hit that number. But still looking forward to it. The views are adding up. All the new stuff is going out there. So you guys are watching. Thanks for that. You guys are leaving comments, taking part of the polls. You're in the chats, all that stuff. So I see that you're out there. I appreciate all the comments and stuff that everybody does. So, but I do appreciate everybody that everybody that stops in, leaves comments, takes part of the polls, all that stuff. I really greatly appreciate it. I didn't think I'd get as far as I did when I started the channel over 6 years ago now. So anyways, I think I'm going to wrap it up, get a little bit of rest, hopefully, and be back next week. Stay tuned for all the regular reviews, all the new stuff. If I come up with anything new, I'll let you guys know. But other than that, thank you very much for everything, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one, take it easy, and find something good to do over the weekend. All right, guys, I will see you next week.